Dude, this was interesting. Now, obviously, I'm like fucking a week late, but dude, I saw the fireworks. Oh my god, man!
Shelter in place.
Look at this.
And to not explode any illuminations or fireworks
Holy
during the
fuck,
4th
man.
of July. California's response to Gavin Newsom was to flip the bird.
Dude, that is so sick. Honestly, I don't like fireworks. I don't think they're very pretty. I mean, I like the, I like the Lord of the Rings. I like this one. This is like not this.
With a two. Big one.
Yeah, the big one, the big one, the big one. Now that's fireworks.
Bilbo! Watch out for the dragon! Dragon? Nonsense, there's been a dragon in these parts for thousands of years!
Now that's fireworks, okay? But
Do it hard.
I'm
All
not a
around.
fan of
Charge
these
of
fireworks. Okay?
California today.
They're nice. They're like kind of pretty, sure. But honestly, most of the time, it's just loud. They're just fucking loud. And I'm just not a fan. However, I do appreciate that people are celebrating Independence Days. I think it is very important to celebrate Independence Days. I think it shows a bit of patriotism, which I don't even believe we have in the West anymore, that we have any patriotism. Right? At least not in the media, right? Not in what you see. If you go on Twitter, if you go on YouTube, there's no patriotism unless you're watching, like, soldiers talk about some stuff, right? So it is nice to see on like a day like July 4th, 4th of July, that you have independence and shit like that. Is it 4th or is, yeah, 4th?
Told his state that they were to shelter in place and to not explode any illuminations or fireworks during the 4th of July. California's response to Gavin Newsom was to flip the bird and to do it hard. All around the city of Los Angeles, shots like this could be seen, but seen best from a helicopter.
10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, and there are massive fireworks going off pretty much
Look
in every
at
direction.
that, dude. That is fucking... Not, like, it's not pretty. I mean, like, what it stands for is, like, I love it. I love what this stands for.
That you see here, Jasmine, our local fire departments and police departments have been begging people not to do this, but it seems tonight they are not listening to those calls. Well, they're putting up new warnings on social media. I mean, they're saying safe and sane are even banned in the majority of cities in LA County, not to mention the city of LA has a ban as well. Many of the public shows have been canceled, so we've done stories on this. More people have been, unfortunately, setting off illegal fireworks. I mean, it is quite the...
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You have, like, the riots in LA and all that stuff, right? Those people are not getting arrested. Like, maybe some of them are, but, like, you have so many people. The vast majority of them are not getting arrested. Maybe you're going to make an example out of some of them, but vast majority of those people are not getting arrested. Why? Because when there's too many of you, they're not going to arrest you. They're going to make an example of, like, there's going to be a fucking lottery. The more people there are that doing this, the less chance you have of getting arrested or, like, fined or whatever, right? No, honestly, fined is probably a lot easier than getting arrested. So, again, more people should say fuck you to Gavin Newsom. Should have, this is like a week late. And done this, okay? Whenever there's enough people, the police are not going to stop you, right? Every fucking riot has proven it. Who did they go for in the COVID lockdowns, right? They went for, like, the small families who had, like, a mini gathering of, like, 4 people. They didn't go for the fucking gatherings of hundreds of people for BLM, right? None of those guys got any in trouble. But if you went to a friend's house, fine. If you went to the beach, oh, he's all alone, fine. Right?
But this is not supposed to be happening. I mean, you could be fined $50,000.
Yeah, you could be fined a lot of money. Look at this. What a beauty. Look at this shot. Through LA. This is from KTLA.
Nice.
Sky 5 got a look at the fireworks sighting in the skies on the 4th of July. Oh, it's just beautiful. The state is not lost, right? The state of California is not lost. There's no such thing as a permanent red state or blue state. Enough tyranny, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone will snap. This is beautiful. It's a real good reminder that this is still the United States of America. It's not North Korea yet. And there's still so much to be fighting for. Yeah, I just love this shot. It's cinematic. Look at that. Just cinematic.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's amazing to go back through these news reports and see how stupid everything was, right? How dumb. everything was. Oh, you're not allowed to light fireworks on the 4th of July.
But I'm a Jew, so I'm gonna say this: whoever was selling fireworks, I honestly think, I'm pretty sure people who sell fireworks towards like 4th of July maybe make enough money to last throughout the year. You know, they spend the whole year making fireworks, and then when they sell it, they have enough money to spend the rest of the year making more fireworks without like having to like have any sales. I don't know. I feel like that it would be the case. Look how many fucking fireworks.
July.
Holy shit.
Back when the 4th of July was made a national holiday by John Adams, he declared in a presidential decree that illuminations will be part of the 4th of July.
Oh,
Communist California tried to ban the 4th of July, and Americans responded accordingly.
Because we've been watching illegal fireworks.
by the way, how the fuck are you a governor of a state and you tell people not to fucking do fireworks? How much do Democrats hate the United States? Like, realistically asking, right? How much do these people, and again, I'm obviously not all Democrats, but the ones you kind of like, when you say Democrats, you know who you think about, okay? The vote blue no matter who type of crowd, right? The practically socialists. I just don't get it. How do you hate your fucking country? Probably the best country to live in right now, right? How do you hate it so much? This is a country you have the freedom to hate on it, right? This is one of the only countries in the world where you have the freedom to hate your own country. How are you hating your country? You can hate some stuff about it. You can be like not agreeing on some stuff, sure. But bro, just travel a little. The world fucking sucks. Practically anyway. If you just, like, you know, God picks you up and puts you down at a random spot around the globe that is not water, because majority of it is water, that is land, you will not like where you land unless you land in like Northern America and some parts of Europe. It is crazy to me that people hate America while they live in America. You can be a bum. Dude, people on fentanyl, okay, was it San Francisco or whatever? People who are on fentanyl, who are fucking zombies, have more rights, have better lives than some people who are fully employed, have a family in some third world countries, okay? And, you know, employed is like, you know, like a hunter or whatever, right? Any type of employment, right? These people on fentanyl have better circumstances than many people in third world countries who are like, you know, the average person. Meanwhile, we hate the US. This is so fucking stupid. It's crazy to me.
Going off across Southern California, you have been hearing about all night long since about 8 o'clock or earlier, and these aren't safe and sane. We've now learned LAPD alone has received more than 1,000 complaint reports about these illegal fireworks going off in neighborhoods, and police are saying they're doing their best to respond to all of the calls, but as you can imagine, the numbers are just overwhelming.
For America, and enjoy this final news broadcast. They're gasping through their masks.
Across our area responded to hundreds of calls and reports of illegal fireworks.
Eyewitness News reporter Leticia Juarez is live in downtown LA with more on this story. Good morning.
Well, good morning to you, Rachel and John. And as Alex mentioned, air quality not so great downtown. And if you can see behind me, you can see why that haze still kind of hanging over the city from last night's fireworks. You can see just about how bad the air quality is looking right here. Now, the fireworks lasted well into the morning. So if you're a morning person like me who had to get up early, you're still hearing them as you're getting ready for work this morning. Now, although fireworks have been banned in the city of LA and public displays were canceled this year to slow the spread of the coronavirus, you wouldn't have known it from the looks of things outside last night.
The spread of coronavirus in fucking 2025. 4th of July illegal, but riots are just fine. Got it. Yeah, basically. I'm a Californian native. Most of us vote for Trump. Elections are so rigged here.
East LA were illuminated as people put on their own amateur display, many of which included illegal fireworks. The Los Angeles Fire Department said it responded to over 100 fires, including structure and brush fires, most likely caused by fireworks.
Now, the thing is, here's the thing. In my opinion, residential areas should not have fireworks. You should have designated areas for fireworks. However, I honestly think the government of California should be responsible to host, like, it should be a competition between states to host the best fireworks festivals for 4th of July. There are problems with people being retards with something that could burn down the city, especially California, that is known to burn down a lot. Okay, there is a problem with that. I agree. However, the solution is not to say you guys are not allowed to do fireworks. The solution is we are going to host the best fucking fireworks show in the US. Because that would discourage people from doing it at home, and it will encourage them to go out, to go to the fireworks festival, make it actually like a fucking festival, okay? With fucking stalls, like... you know? Okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Just look at this. This is what you want. You want professional fireworks. Hire the fucking best. Okay? Make some actual fucking art. Make it, look at how beautiful this is. Okay? And it's organized. Isn't there water? Isn't there like a lake or like a sea in California? Look at the, like, you could make it so fucking pretty. Instead of just saying, oh no, don't do it. Just do the best thing. Like, do the most amazing fucking fire show the world has ever seen. And then next year try to beat it. Right? Do a competition with other states. Okay? This is kind of minimal. Right? But this is Mount Fuji, so like, I don't know, like probably like rural area. But yeah, but this is what you want. You want a fucking festival, bro. You want like people to go out literally the whole night. Obviously, you gotta also arrest fucking criminals. And right now, going out at night is probably not the best thing you can do in California. I'm just saying, ideally, you want this type of shit, right? No criminals, and people can just literally hang out all night outside, and you would just have constant fireworks. That's like, I don't know, I think like that's what you want to do. Instead of, you know, encouraging people to do it at home, because like the official one, I'm assuming there is an official one in California, but it's kind of like doo-doo. And honestly, how is it that the copters were only recording people's fireworks instead? Like, the state should be proud to be American. The state should host it.
In Covina, several trees that also caught fire. Authorities are investigating if illegal fireworks there are to blame. And fireworks may also have sparked a brush fire in Mission Hills that came dangerously close to a home and destroyed an outbuilding. Now it seems this year more people than ever were lighting off fireworks to the delight and dismay of many.
I think it's great, with all the festivities canceled, it's nice that everyone still has a spirit for Independence Day.
It's really loud. And it's really bright, because sometimes you can see like it go up in the air and you know it's going to be a good one. Usually it doesn't happen this much.
Now, the LAPD says that its 911 emergency line was inundated with calls for fireworks last night, but they are encouraging people that if they do need to make reports any further about fireworks, not to use their emergency line. Instead, they are asking people to contact their non-emergency
it's too common to be an emergency at that point.
line. That number there is 1-877-ASK-LAPD. Now, we also talked with LA County Fire.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I said what I think. I think that's it. There's not much more to say. I gave my 2 cents.